All right, hey everyone, we're about to get into this reading and the cards. Just posting something really quick. Oh, you can pin it. Okay, I wanted to put a pinned comment thing on the live stream. All right, so we're gonna get into this. I got the last three cards of the Dante's Inferno deck, so I will not be using this deck much more after this reading because this is the last three cards in this deck. All right, so someone here is heavy metal as fuck. I don't know. Someone needs to hear that. I don't know if someone here listens to heavy metal or if that's just like your aura, your energy, how you're handling something. It's like you're going through hell, but I'm hearing you're heavy metal AF. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into this. We got the Threshold of Adventure card. This feels like, it looks like a futuristic town on the card. I think this has to do with a new timeline. Maybe a new timeline, maybe a new lifestyle. Maybe it's a new version of yourself. You're not who you were, or you're not yet fully who you're becoming. This feels like you guys, the collective, is kind of like at a portal. This could be like a new career, a new relationship, a new city, a new location, a new job, a new spiritual path. Maybe it's just a new way of how you handle life. And you're realizing that you can't drag all of your old baggage, your old contracts, old karmic energies, and old dusty fools through this portal, through this door with you. And I feel like spirit is like wanting you to choose between this or that and not both. And only you will know what this or that is. So there could be this energy of like inner restlessness. Maybe you guys are bored with certain people or certain karmic contracts. Maybe you're bored with like old patterns or old places, old things, old people. It's like this sudden urge to just change up everything. And I feel like the collective that's watching this, it's like you have been feeling like you just don't even belong in your old life anymore, or maybe your old lifestyle anymore, or something. Maybe some of you feel like your environment is too small or too outdated for who you are, or maybe who you're becoming. Um, I could be talking to someone that's a life path number 3, or someone born on the 3rd day of any month, or someone born in March. Someone here could be born on the 28th, or I could be talking to someone who's 28, or someone's born on the 28th. There's like these two men that are like, I don't know, they're burning in this. Again, this is Dante's Inferno deck, so again, everything is like fiery and brimstone. But I feel like this is like the men in this this card. It feels like tricksters, chaos agents, even clowns. You know, they're getting cooked by their own fire. This could be toxic friends, it could be exes, it could be shady coworkers, or just generally just immature, chaotic, possibly masculines around the collective here. And these are the type of people who play games, they stir up drama, they for some of you, they try to destabilize you right before every like major glow up that you have. That could be for someone very specific. Maybe this is a person or people that try to provoke you and then play it off as like, oh, I'm just kidding, or it's just a joke or something. So different things for different people. But they're giving like liar, trickster, instigator type of energy. This could even be someone who always says like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that," or so. I don't know. That could be for somebody, but them burning in this photo, I feel like is just metaphorical for consequences. It's consequences of their own behavior that is circling back onto them. They could be getting exposed. They could be losing access to you. Maybe for some of you, they're like watching you step into your new phase or your new life or a new location without them. And I feel like you entertain these people or entertain this chaos, maybe for validation reasons, maybe for your own entertainment reasons, I don't know. But you guys like tolerated this person or these people. I feel like it's multiple people. You tolerated them because maybe for some of you, you just didn't think you deserved better. So different things for different people. Maybe some of you were around certain people just because they were attractive or you thought they looked good, but they're just like childish or exhausting here. And then we also have River of Blood. I could be talking to someone that's 19 years old or someone that's born on the 19th day of any month. This is like consequences, karmic energy, cleansing energy. This is like the river of boiling blood where the violent people are punished in Dante's Inferno. And so this is like karmic fallout. It's the cost of, you know, this is the the mythic mischief makers. This is the cost of being mischievous here. Probably mischievous to you. And maybe to other people. I don't know. But this is the cost of being mischievous or betraying or causing some kind of harm. For some of you, since it is River of Blood is what the card is called, I mean, maybe it could have to do with actual bloodlines, like ancestral karma or family patterns or something, generational curses. I mean, it could be about that for somebody, but, you know, for others of you, it could be about blood being spilled, like metaphorically speaking, through like betrayals or harm or violence or cruelty or even emotional harm. Some of you are realizing like you've bled for this, or you've bled for a person or people, or you've suffered for this, and even if that's just metaphorically speaking, and you're just choosing not to do it anymore. This is given kind of like a purge energy where like the poison is leaving the system, you know, type of situation. Maybe some of you are crying or shaking or angry or grieving, you know, maybe old things are coming up, but you're purging these things as well. And I know that's the not fun part, the gross part of healing, but it is a necessary part of healing. And because a lot of you are realizing like what you've actually tolerated, who has actually hurt you, and kind of how much of your life was spent on the wrong people or situations. And so this is kind of like a reckoning energy, a release energy. And you're about to step into some kind of future here. And this is a future that is not going to be like your past. It's not going to match your past. This next phase, this next level, this next chapter, it's going to look totally different. It's going to be a new environment, new things, new people, new levels. And it's like as you approach this portal, as you're approaching this portal of this new energy, it's like fucking people or habits or energies whose entire role has always been to create chaos is trying to keep you doubting yourself or trying to pull you back into old things or old places or old cycles, like right before you're trying to level up. And it's like their tricks here are starting to backfire. And it's like the heat is on them now. And there's something going on with like a karmic energy or some sort of karmic cleansing. It's where everyone's having to pay their tab in this situation. And you're seeing, I feel like you guys are being like guided to decide whether to leave these people behind or not. And you're being guided to be like, yeah, and leave these people on the other side or away from you or something. You're choosing to not be a part of whatever this circus energy is. Because you can't bring like mischievous people into some sort of futuristic like new chapter that you have here. And someone here needs to stop asking themselves or freaking out and being like, oh, are they going to be mad at me if I leave them behind? Or they're going to be mad at me if I quit talking to them? And you don't need to be worried about that kind of shit here. Like you need to thrive somewhere, or you need to be alive or feel alive somewhere. You need to flourish somewhere. There's so much new energy coming in for whoever's watching this, and you're going to have to let certain people burn by their own actions. And you don't have to be their judge, you don't have to be the jury or that executioner for them or anything like that, like metaphorically speaking. You just need to step back and kind of let their own behavior reveal them, as well as stepping back while they deal with some kind of consequences here. And for a lot of you, you've cried enough or suffered or sacrificed enough for this person or people. I feel like it's more than one person for a lot of you. And so because this is people that have put you through a lot, like you don't need to keep them around, or you don't need to go back to them or have them, you know, go with you to a new chapter. You know, they don't have to be in your energy. Like this could be a reading about someone that's trying to leave a friend group, or someone that's trying to quit a job or relocate, or maybe this is about someone trying to end some sort of situationship that's going on. Maybe some of you are cutting ties with like toxic family. But it's like once you cross over into this new portal or chapter, like your future is so much bigger than these people's chaos or drama. And you don't need to keep swimming back to like check up on them or see if they're okay or see if they're comfortable with you moving forward or something. Or maybe you maturing or you changing or whatever. With this futuristic town symbolism, I do feel like there's better connections out there. There's better friendships. There's going to be new creative projects. A lot of you guys are unlocking some sort of new spiritual level. And it's like some of you are literally stalling at this portal. You're stalling at the portal. You're stalling at this doorway into this new chapter because some of you are too busy arguing with goblins or trolls or something. Or maybe some of you have, again, maybe some of you have like friends or people you have to be around or that's around you in somehow, some way. And again, they're the type, like they could troll you and be like, oh, I'm just kidding, or it was just a joke, or you're just being sensitive or something. Like you have people around you that act like goblins and trolls. Like they either really don't like you or they're just, I don't know, they're weird. And this could be coworkers, it could be friends, it could be family members. But I see you guys moving away from these people. There's something so much better on the other side of this threshold for the collective here. And there's going to be better people that replace these other mischievous people that you've been around, whether you had to be around them or whether you chose to be around them. It's like some of you may feel like weirdly like obligated to people, but you don't need to be, or you don't need to feel like you need to be. I'm hearing they're weird as fuck anyways. Like, like just leave that friend group or just quit that job. Of course, if you have something lined up already, you know, or if this is like a weird situationship with someone like in that shit, or if this is like toxic family members that's like weirdly passive aggressive or something, like cut ties with them if you need to. And don't keep going back to them. Don't keep like meeting up with them, even if it's for the like the holidays. Like, it doesn't matter. Or don't like go back and check up on them or snoop on them or something. Like just let it go. Because there's so much stuff going on for you in the future here. Like, to be honest, you're probably gonna forget about these people 6 months from now anyways. So that's the reading, guys. I love you all so much, and I hope you all have a great night. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.